Hi and welcome to Crypto Cash Army. I'm Captain Crypto. In today's video, we're going to discuss 3 altcoins that will 5x by July 31, 2021. So let's get into it. Hi and welcome back. As I mentioned in the intro, in this video I'm going to discuss 3 altcoins that will 5x by July 31, 2021, which is in about 86 days. Before we get into the actual coins though, I think I need to lay down some context by discussing a few constants or things that all 3 coins do have in common. First, all 3 coins are currently nearing the end of a downtrend or are moving sideways. All 3 coins currently cost less than 50 cents each. Also, all 3 coins have already had huge gains year to date, or since the beginning of 2021. All 3 coins absolutely have real-world use cases. So no meme coins, no joke coins in this list. All price predictions are what I consider to be very conservative. These coins could go even higher than the prices stated here. And finally, and most importantly, all 3 coins will indeed 5x by July 31, 2021. So let's get into it. Our first coin is SingularityNET with the symbol AGI. Now, before we get into the pricing, let's go over some useful facts about AGI. AGI is the native token used on the SingularityNET AI marketplace, which is a place where people can create, share, and monetize AI services at scale. SingularityNET is, in effect, the world's first decentralized AI network. Now, to put that in perspective a little bit, the marketplace is a place where people can go if they need an AI application that performs a certain function, or they need someone to develop an AI application, or they want to provide AI applications. They can do all of that on the SingularityNET AI marketplace. And AGI, the token, is used to facilitate transactions on the marketplace. AGI is currently priced at approximately 42 cents at the time of this video. AGI has increased in price by more than 1,300% year to date. So since January 1 of this year, AGI has already went up about 1,300%, or has done a 13x. AGI has a small market cap of roughly $360 million, which is very small indeed compared to even the other projects in this list. AGI has a small maximum supply of only 1 billion tokens, which if you follow the crypto space, you'll know is a very small maximum supply number, which creates scarcity, which means a higher price. AGI already has nearly 50 proven AI offerings and products listed on its marketplace. AGI is also currently working on products to bring AI technology to the decentralized finance and NFT markets. And this is something that they want to release in the second and third quarters of this year, and which will probably have a big impact on adoption for the project as well as price increases. AGI currently has partnerships with established blockchains and protocol services such as Harmony One, Sophia DAO, Ocean Protocol, and Cardano, just to name a few. AGI also has a fast-growing community with nearly 50,000 followers on Twitter and 8,700 followers on Facebook, as well as active message forum and Telegram communities. As you can see here, I've listed their homepage and AI marketplace, singularity.net.io, and for the marketplace, beta.singularitynet.io. Now let's take a look at the SingularityNET AGI chart. If you look over here, this is January 1 of this year. And this is when AGI essentially started its run. And as you can see, between the first of the year and the middle of April, AGI did indeed go up 1,300%. And it's had a couple of drawbacks, which is completely normal. And I've also drawn this green line here, this green, which is called an Elliott wave. And Elliott wave theory essentially predicts and determines how the herd or the majority of buyers and sellers will act during any given trend or market. And they're scarily accurate when employed properly. As you can see here, we had a big run up during January and February. Then we had a retracement. And the retracement goes in what is called an ABC pattern, which goes down, it goes up, then it comes back down before continuing upward. So then we made our third wave, which is typically either the largest uptrend wave or the second largest. And in this particular case, I do believe it'll be the second largest. But then again, we're going to have an ABC correction in the downward trend, which we're in now, down A, up here to B. And we're going to settle somewhere around the 0.50 to the 0.382 on the Fibonacci, which is going to bring us down to a price level somewhere between 30 to 38 cents, which is an excellent buy-in point. Although now is not too bad, actually. But more than likely, it's going to retrace a little bit more. And I estimate it's going to retrace or go down a little bit before leveling out for about 12 to 18 days. So somewhere between May 18th and May 23 is when we should see a breakout. And of course, it's just an estimate. It might be a couple of days earlier, it might be a couple of days later. But then we should be able to get back up to our local high here of about 59 cents, probably by the end of the month or the first week in June, somewhere in there. Then I'm predicting by the end of June, which should be June 30, not June 31, sorry, that we'll be at a price at around $1.12. And then by the end of July, I'm predicting that we'll be somewhere in the $2.15 to $2.20 range. So again, end of July target about $2.18. And I'm estimating the breakout to begin anytime between about May 18 and May 23rd. Our next project is VeChain, symbol VET. VeChain is one of the world's most widely used blockchains with hundreds of real-world use cases in shipping, transportation, tracking, product authentication, and more. VeChain is currently priced at approximately 21 cents. It has increased in price more than 1,300% year to date, so it's very similar to AGI in that respect. VeChain has a market cap of about $14 billion, which does make it a large cap. It also has a maximum supply of about 82 billion tokens with about 64 billion in circulation. So it does have a high number of tokens. VeChain does also, though, have hundreds of partnerships with established blockchains, very large corporations, and governments around the world. Another thing that VeChain has that most, if not the majority, of blockchains do not, is that it is fully established and has a complete and functioning blockchain/product and has been under constant development since 2015. So it's in the crypto space, if you will, an old soul. It's an old guy. VeChain has a very large community with over 300,000 followers on Twitter and 15,000 followers on Facebook, as well as active message forum and Telegram communities. Many experts and analysts, including myself, I'm an analyst, not an expert, believe that VeChain will be a top 10 crypto project by the end of 2021, meaning that we believe VeChain will be one of the 10 most valuable blockchain projects by the end of the year. Then, of course, as you can see, I've listed their homepage at vechain.org and an alternate site at vechain.com. Now let's get into the chart for VeChain. Now, as you can see from the chart, VeChain has also went up, well, it's actually closer to 1,400%. But the pattern of VeChain is very similar to AGI. And that's going to be a trend with all of these, because good projects move in this type of trend, especially during a bull market. Now, VeChain has had a couple of more small ABC corrections. It had one here, and one here, and one here. And it is also consolidated a little bit. Now, today it showed a little bit of strength, but I don't think that's going to last. It's actually starting to break down a little bit, the price is starting to roll over or trend downwards a little bit. And I fully expect it to fall down between the 382 and the 0.50 level on the Fibonacci, meaning that between 15 cents and 18 cents would be an excellent buy-in range. And like AGI, very similar, I expect VeChain to break out and start trending upward within about 10 to 15 days. So anywhere between May 16th and May 21. And of course, again, might be 2 or 3 days earlier, might be 2 or 3 days later. Nothing's perfect. But by the end of the month, first week of June, I think we can get close to 45 cents. Then by the end of June, and I did get June 30th right on this one. So there's that. I do believe it'll be around 65 to 70 cents. And by the end of July, I believe the price for VET will be around $1.70. I do believe it could be higher, but as I mentioned a little bit earlier, VeChain does have a large number of tokens, and it takes a lot of money to move VeChain's price considerably higher. But I wouldn't be surprised if it did go as high as $2, $2.25. And the same with AGI. I wouldn't be surprised if it moved higher than my initial prediction. So on to our next coin. And our next coin, of course, is one that I talk about an awful lot on this channel, and that's Harmony One with the symbol 1. Harmony One is one of the world's fastest blockchains and is designed to facilitate the creation of decentralized and cross-chain dApps. Harmony One's whole deal is real fast transactions that are able to cross chains and cross different platforms and protocols, which makes it not only excellent as a fast payment processing protocol, but excellent as a money-saving alternative to more expensive protocols such as Ethereum. Harmony One is currently priced at approximately 13 cents per token. Harmony One has increased in price by more than 5,500% year to date. So Harmony One has increased by more than 5,500% since January 1 of this year. Harmony One still has a relatively small market cap of roughly $1.2 billion. It has a maximum supply of 9.5 billion tokens. Harmony One has a growing number of partnerships with recognized DeFi, NFT, and cross-chain platforms and protocols, and is the main net or power source behind many of them. And it seems like they're adding more partnerships all the time. Harmony has bridges for other popular smart contract protocols such as Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, which enables users to migrate assets from one platform/chain to another. Harmony also has an upcoming bridge for Bitcoin scheduled for release later this year. Harmony One is a fast-growing community with over 144,000 followers on Twitter and over 5,000 followers on Facebook, again, as well as having an active message forum and Telegram communities. And the homepage for Harmony One is harmony.one. Now to the chart. Again, if we look at our Elliott wave, you'll see that it's very similar. And that's a good thing. And again, here's our nearly 5,600% increase since the beginning of the year until around the end of March, beginning of April. And here are ABC corrections during the downtrends. Now here, as you can see, we're still in our ABC correction here. And like our other ones, I believe that this will fall down somewhere around the 0.382 level, which would put it somewhere in the 10-cent range to 12.5-cent range. It is possible that it retraces as low as 9.5 cents, somewhere in there. But as soon as we get down to this level, I do believe we're going to break out in about the same time frame as VET, in about 10 or 15 days. So somewhere between May 16 and May 21, we should start seeing upward movement. And we should get back to our all-time high of about 22.4 cents by the end of the month. Then around the end of June 30th, we should be at about 46 cents. Then by the end of July, I'm conservatively predicting it will be about $1, $1.05, $1.10. But we could be as high as $1.50. But to keep it relatively conservative, I'm going to stick with about $1.07 by July 31. So to recap, I believe that the following predictions will come true by July 31 for these three coins. I believe SingularityNET will reach a price target of between $2.18 and $2.75 by July 31. And I recommend buying in while it's still relatively cheap if it dips to 30 to 38 cents. Although now it's still not a bad price. And that's the same for all of these. Now it's still a very okay time to buy in. I believe VeChain will reach $1.70 to $2.25 by July 31st. And I recommend a buy-in range of 15 to 18 cents if you can get there. And for Harmony One, I predict a price of $1.07 to $1.50 by July 31. And I recommend buying in between 9 cents and 13 cents. If you're looking for some good short to medium term investments, all three of these coins are going to be excellent. They're all way undervalued, and they all are set to explode anytime. So if you want to make some quick 5x gains in the next 90 days, or actually 86 days, you should pick up a small bag or big bags of all three. Well, I think that's all I have for now. If you found something useful or informative in this video, please do like, please do subscribe, and please share. It would really help a lot. It'll really help the channel. It'll help my channel grow. And it'll also help you see more of my videos if there's something that interests you. And I hope they are. But for now, this is Captain Crypto signing off. So until next time, please stay blessed and take care. Bye-bye.